Okay guys, we're back. Okay, I really kind of went down a rabbit hole, but at least I went down the rabbit hole by myself, not like on camera. I started seeing, I saw some pictures of, I was Googling bubbles, because I want to put some bubbles in some of my mixed media art, some other mixed media art I'm doing. And so then I'm like, I want to add bubbles onto this project that we're doing right here. So I did. And so I researched out different types of bubbles. And I thought I was going to like these ones better. And what these ones are, is I took a piece of, this was a piece of cardstock, and I just used the sprays and sprayed. And then I took my paint bottle, went around it, and cut the circles out. And I thought I might like it because it looked more watercolory. But I actually ended up liking these bubbles better, and I did this with the acrylic paints. So I'm going to show you how I did those bubbles, okay? And then what we're going to do after that, I'm not going to do it on camera because, you know, I'm going to color these up, and you guys don't glue these on and then color them because it makes a mess. Color them first and then glue them on. But that's what I want to do afterwards. After we get all that on, do it something like that. So they're like in a little bubble world. Okay, and the other thing I did is just like I did to the cover, I took my, and I already did this, but you guys already saw me do this. I took my stamp, my black stamp, went like that at the top for the leaves, and then I highlighted the leaves. So, anyway, let me show you how I did the bubbles. What did I do? Okay, I used the same colors that are in this whole thing here. So what I did, you know what I don't have? I don't have a Dylusions purple paint. And I'd love to have her purple, so that's something I may just go ahead and buy and use a coupon on it. And pay like, well, half price. If I can get it for half price, I'll pay $2.50, so that's not too bad. I'll wait till I can get a 50% off coupon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, this is just another purple. It's called Purple Pizzazz Americana. You guys, that's a color you might want to invest in. That color is phenomenal, and no other brand has that color. And I need to leave that out because I'm getting low on that, and I love that color. Okay, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm in frame. Let me come in a little bit closer so you guys can see where I'm at. I'm going to be working right there. Okay. So what I do is and this is the same way I do planets too when I'm doing my mixed media in my, what is it called? Abandoned Places book, if you've seen any of those videos. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of this one here. Do the same thing. And I wipe my finger off in between each one so I don't contaminate my colors. And I'm using this one over here. And I'll put that in. Okay, and then I like to just go ahead and blend everything together. Not an over blend, but just kind of, it's not a blending, it's a meshing. There we go, that looks good. And if anything doesn't look right or I don't like it, then I just kind of keep doing it until I like it. And sometimes pouncing just to mix up the colors a little more. You know when you get there. I like that. Okay, so we pounced our way into something I like. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to go ahead and dry this because, you know, you guys don't want to watch paint dry. And that's another bubble right there, but we won't do that one. I won't do that one with you guys. Uh-oh, I didn't spray the lid before well, I don't know if I'm completely done with these yet, but when you're done with your paints, make sure you spray the lids. A little spray of water in the lid so they replace the water so they don't dry out. Okay, so I'm going to pause you guys, and I'm going to dry that, and then I'll show you what we're going to do after that. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. All right, I just wanted to get that dried. Let me make sure where my finger's at so you guys are there. Okay, so next, I want to put in, like, as you see here, like the little bit of the white. And I kind of like it when it's kind of towards the bottom. And I don't do too much white. So you guys can, if you're inspired, make some bubbles. But and kind of Google them. Just a second, guys. I gotta turn my paper. Google it and see what kind of bubbles you like. There's no right or wrong, but there's a million different types of bubbles. So, just a second. I'm kind of not liking this. Like going up that high. Yeah, that's good. Just a second. Sorry, guys. So you guys will see me playing around with this until I kind of like it. You know, it's nature. It's not like there's a specific answer, you know. Kind of want that to blend out. There we go. That's what I wanted right there. That's it. I know that was so little. You guys are like, okay, you just sat there and did all that for that. And then just put a little bit of a, like that. And then we'll do a little watery looking mark there and one there. Cool. I like that. That looks good. And then the other thing I like to, and I'm doing all this with my script liner brush. I better not have been out of frame. Was I when I was doing that? No, I wasn't. I hope not. No, I was still in frame, even though I had that back here. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. And then with my script liner brush, not super evenly, but I like to kind of go around the bubble a little bit with my white paintbrush. Just in spots. Not like a complete, like, skipping some areas. Not like a complete circle. That's what I noticed when I was looking at the bubbles. And it just looked a lot better. That it wasn't, that it wasn't like a white circle going around. It was just like little bits of white showed up here and there. And it looked better. Okay. So that looks good. Looking for my water. I don't have it in the normal place. Let me just dry that really quick. It'll just take a second. Okay. And I don't know if I said this before, but I just used the paint bottle. I just used a paint bottle like that. And I used a black, like Sharpie pen, and I just went around it like that, and then like that. It seemed like it looks good with a little bit of a black line. That adds to it too, along with the white line, so it kind of has dark and light going around it. That's what I noticed when I was studying bubbles, when I was doing bubble studies. Just kidding. You guys are like, Angela, you're crazy. Okay, then I like to take, and I need to turn this, so let me make sure I'm still in frame if I turn it. Yeah. I take one of my Prismacolor white pencils that I love, and I just like to go around it with the side of the pencil like this, and just put a little bit of a white glow, which just looks kind of like, I don't know, makes it look like more water around it or something, in my opinion. Okay, just making sure I'm staying in frame because I'm turning my paper like an insane person. And it doesn't have to be perfect either. If you get it a little bit not in a perfect circle, that's fine. If you get it heavy on one side, that looks good too because you're trying to make nature. So there's the bubble. I think that, the bubble, I think that turned out so cool. And then you can take and just put little, with your pencil, put little bubbles coming up around and going up, some bubbles going up into the leaves there. So I think that looks really cool. Let me just come in a little bit closer so you guys can see. It's that one right there. So that's what the bubbles look like. Cool, huh? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is, let me just get that out. What are we doing? Where is it at? Here it is. Okay. remember I was going to show you how I did this technique. Okay, so, oh, and right here, I'm just going to put a stencil here and do a stencil here maybe, or maybe nothing. I think I'm going to do a stencil here. It says Paris or something on it. Anyway, let's go to the back of the folder. Turn it this way. Doesn't really matter which way we turn it. And this is going to be the technique we're going to do now, okay? So, what you need is, Dylusions has these, she calls them the innies and the outies. So, I don't know where the outie is at. But anyway, it's a stencil, but she gives you the innies. So, the innies are this part. So, once you make a stencil, you have your pieces that come out, and then you usually spray through the stencil. I have both. I don't know where the other stencil is, but we just need these anyway. So, as she calls them, the innies and the outies. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put one here, and then we're going to put one, like, right there. Okay? Let me grab another container here. Another plastic top, another plastic lid. Okay, I got my plastic lid, and I need some black paint. Just some acrylic cheapy black paint. Okay. It's probably too much, but oh well. Okay, so then I'm going to get my makeup sponge. And, alright. We're going to do masking. But this time, instead of just masking something small, we're going to mask this. Okay. And you just stay really close by the girl. Okay. And yes, you do get your hands messy. So if you don't like your hands messy, what do you do with doing art? Just kidding. You're like, shut up. Then wear gloves if you don't want your hands messy. But I do not care. Okay, so there we go with that. You guys, let me just take my dry paper towel and wipe this off. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. When you wipe something off, how cool it can be. Yeah, I'll show it to you another time. Anyway, maybe I'll show you the small one on a tag. Yeah, I'll show you this wipe off technique of actually when you're wiping off your stencil, what you can create with that. I know it sounds crazy. All right, so let's take the small one and put the small one like right here. Okay, and we'll go around. Oh my God, you guys, I have been so bad. I went back to Hobby Lobby again. Well, because I keep watching all these damn haul videos. Oh my God, people keep getting, and now they're really clearing stuff out in the fine art section. I have gotten calligraphy pens, calligraphy books. You guys know I need to start another project, like I need a hole in the head, but I have all kinds of cool calligraphy stuff. Paper, the pens, everything. You guys, I bought calligraphy books for $5 that were regularly $25. It's insane. If you have a chance, go over there. Let me put this aside for a second. So I want to show you guys something. So you can take this stencil. Let's just put it right there. And you need to wipe off this with a dry cloth. Wipe it off on here. And it leaves like this. Oh, wait a minute. I think I messed up. Oh, I messed up. When you leave the black, you have to flip it over and then go like that. Oh, well, I messed up, guys. I wanted to show you something cool. My something cool went away. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, let's continue on with this. You guys are like, okay, don't be going down rabbit holes. Hopefully you guys were seeing that. Hopefully I wasn't out of frame too much because I didn't have this thing out. Did you guys see how I did that? I hope you did. I put this, I'm pretty sure you saw most of it. I put this on top of here. Then I took the black and I went all the way around like this. Then I took the small one, put that right here, and went all the way around. Okay? Alright, hopefully you guys were seeing that. Oh my God, I can't believe I was out of frame. Alright, so then let's just go ahead and cover up the rest of this. Some people are like, oh my God, you're covering up so much work. It's okay. It'll be okay. I know some of you are freaking out going, does she know what she's doing? Does she know what the heck she's doing? I do. I'm making an effect. You guys have to watch Diane Reevely. Look her up, Diane Reevely, or look up Diane Reevely and also look up Dylusions, because she has stuff under both. And she shows you guys, she shows a lot of these techniques. She shows a lot of these techniques at CHA on her old CHA videos. I noticed that she's not showing as much techniques at CHA as she used to, because I think because she wants to sell her classes. So I can't blame her, because I learned a lot of stuff for free. But then I'm buying her products, so there you go. Okay. With how much stuff Diane's Reevely stuff costs, her classes should be free. Just kidding. She'd be like, Angela, shut up. Alright. Just kidding. I love Diane Reevely. Absolutely love her. Obsessed. Okay, so then what we want to do after we got all this all black, we want to take and freshen up the edge here, because we're going to smoke this whole edging out right here, and we'll leave that part there. So how we do that is with a baby wipe. But first we got to get, just go back along the line here, like just freshly, just go back very close to the line that's already there. Just so we have some fresh paint. Okay, and then just smoke this out just like this. And what that does is just makes it look like it's smoke and it blends right out. Like there's no line there. You just want it to be like a smoke. You want it to be a smoke out. Got a little more smoky right there. There we go. And we can have a little bit more smoke right here. There we go. And it gives it the illusion of like, how is it dark here? How does the design in her clothing show up with the design that's over here? It's like, how does that happen? So it's a cool trick of the eye, and it's just really cool. I think it's really cool. Okay, so then what I want to do is let me dry this. It's almost dry right now. Let me see how much time we have. Yeah, let me just go ahead and give you guys a pause, and I'm going to dry this real quick. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Remember I told you guys there's innies and outies? So this is the outie, like a stencil. And then, but she gives you the innies, the parts that come inside of it. So anyway, we're going to use the outie now. Okay, so it's called Stamping Through. And you put it, this better be the right one. Oh my God, is this not the right one? Oh, this isn't the right one. Wait, is it? Oh, it is. I think it is. Oh, it is. It's just not lining up. I have to line them up. Okay. All right, you guys. That was a brain fart. Anyway, ignore that. So this is, okay, so what you're doing is called Stamping Through. So that we don't get this black stamp anywhere else. We only get it inside of this image here. I'm going to use this stamp here and some black, a black stamp pad. Let me ink up my pad. Again, it's another trick of the eye because they don't see this stamp like even in the black ink at all. And you can use any stamp to do this. All right. Let me ink up my stamp again because that didn't work too well. Didn't get very much on here. Okay, let's try it again. Just press down for a little longer. Okay, cool. Still didn't my stamp isn't stamping that well for some reason. It's weird. I don't know why. All right, let me ink it up a little bit better. Let me get my stamp really nice and juicy. Okay. You guys know how sometimes it takes your stupid stamp a couple times before it like wants to stamp, like it needs to get like a lot of ink on it. There we go. Now we're working with something. All right. See the stamping right in the center there? Okay, guess I don't have enough juice on there. Try this again. Let me hold it on there for a minute. There we go. For some reason it's not stamping inside the head. Anyway, we got the body. That looks good. Let me see if I can't get any more on the legs. I don't know if it's the stamp or it's my ink or what. It's a brand new ink pad and it was working good yesterday. Weird. Alright. Maybe it's the surface. I don't know. Weird. Okay. Yeah, it's not stamping really well through this thing. All right, let me try just stamping it like this. Yeah, it's doing it good like this. I didn't want there to be any black ink showing through here, but I just want you guys to see the effect, so I'm just going to do it like that. Cool. So, look how cool this looks. Isn't that neat? So it's all black here, and then you see the outside here inside the dresses. So that's another really cool thing. I'm not sure what the heck's going on with this stamp. Maybe this stamp needs a good cleaning, so we'll clean it. So I just wanted to show you guys that technique. So now we have the back, and I'll stamp through on this one after I clean my damn stamp or whatever. So you guys have that technique. It's a cool technique. Really quick. I love it. Oh, one last thing. Let me look and see how much time we have. Okay, we have just a couple minutes. I do want to use my Jane Davenport white paint pen and just go around them. And remember I said go around quickly. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Because if you do everything like that, nothing has to be perfect. Right? Look how fast I'm doing this. This is what she does. And she goes fast as hell. And she's done. And she don't care if she messes up right there. Cool, huh? I love it. They go, well, don't you want to get perfect? She goes, no. My whole book isn't perfect. So then it looks like I meant to not be perfect. And I'm like, oh, I like that. Cool idea. I am going to round that out a little bit right there. There we go. Look how cool that looks, you guys. I am loving it. Okay, so then there's the front. We went through how to do that. And then we went through how to do the bubbles here. And then inside here, in this top area, I'm going to do a stamp. I think a Paris stamp or something like that. So, okay, you guys, that is it. Oh, and in here, remember, inside of the thing, I'm going to put the girls inside of here. After I color them up, I'll put her, you know, like this with the head or whatever. I think I switched their heads and their bodies, but whatever. It'll be like something like that. And I'll color them up and then glue them in. So, that is it, you guys. I hope you guys like this. You guys definitely, don't worry if you don't have these exact supplies. It's the technique. You can do these techniques with any paints. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to show you with the Dylusions paints because I just got them, and a lot of us got them for really cheap, $1.25 at this Hobby Lobby clearance. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. Give this video a thumbs up. That'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave them below, and I'll touch you guys in the next video. Bye!